we're not almost there.
Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, we're going to talk about freaks, the guys that are packing on mass, packing on strength. Are they just able to naturally handle more volume and intensity, or is it a mental thing? Before we get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so we were having a discussion on Team Massive, and if you want to check that out, you can go to my website, superlivingtoday.com, and check out the team. We were having a discussion. You have lifters like Geoffrey Verity Schofield and Alpha Destiny, and, looking at myself and how I used to train, the question is, are these guys just some kind of, genetically wired to handle a greater degree of volume, a greater degree of punishment, a greater degree of workout intensity? Is this just the way they were from the womb? It's a viable question. And, I have to apologize to Geoffrey Verity Schofield because it seems like I'm mentioning your name every 2 weeks, and I certainly don't want to be disruptive and force you to watch another crappy video of mine. But, I really like Geoffrey. I really like Alpha. These are really good guys. And, I try to be careful who I can promote or mention. I try to limit who I promote or mention in the industry because there's a lot of chaos. So I like to reference these guys because they're great, great examples. And, I've never had a son, so I might just adopt both of them because I'm that old. So anyway, are these guys built from the womb, just to handle more volume, more punishment? We all talk about hard work, right? We toss around hard work. And then you watch the videos of these guys. Like, we might say, what is hard work? What does hard work mean? How do we define hard work? Well, when you look at the videos of these guys training, Geoffrey Verity Schofield and Alpha Destiny, etc., you kind of can understand what hard work is. So let's talk about volume and let's talk about training intensity. Training intensity in this sense is not intensity relative to your 1 rep max. That's a different construct or a different concept, different training variable. We're talking about just intensity, wanting it, going after it. Our guys like this, guys like me, Geoffrey Verity Schofield, Alpha Destiny, or pick your favorite lifter that has good results, are they just more genetically wired or built to handle volume, to handle intensity, to handle punishment? Is that the case? Well, I'm going to toss something out your guys' way, and I want you to let me know what you think. So I want you to drop a comment down below. Is it the fact that they are wired to handle this stuff better, or is it the fact that they are so driven that they push themselves, like they fight back against pain? They fight back against the voices in their head. Is it that they're better physically able to handle volume and intensity, like physically, or is it more mental? I'm going to argue that in my case, it's certainly more mental. And I'm going to argue in their case as well that it's likely more mental than some physical gift. It's likely mentally the mechanisms in their head are pushing back against the voices. It's not that they're built physically different from you. I think it's more how they handle themselves mentally. They push back. Like when I get up in the morning, and we all have we all have that self-preservation voice, right? That's like, everything's going okay. Just sit on the couch. Everything's going okay. Don't stress yourself by, eating more, or don't stress yourself by training more or running more or restricting your eating. Just kind of relax and stay in that zone, right? Just don't add any stress into your day. Just stay in that nice comfort zone. Just stay in that fluffy, nice comfort zone. Well, for me, I'm not any different than you or anybody else. You take all the guys out there not getting results that, let's say some of them are making excuses, right? I'm no different than them. I don't believe Geoffrey Verity Schofield is different than them, or Alpha Destiny is different than them, or Faz Lifts is different than them. For me, when I have the voices in my head, I push back against them. Sometimes I verbalize like, shut up, asshole. We're going to go do this. I push back against those voices. I push back against that pain. For example, let's use running. When I don't feel like running, many times I'll just force myself to go out 5 miles or 2 hours. And that way I'm out on an island. There's no way, there's no quitting. I have to come back, right? I have to come back. I have really embraced over the course of my life when those voices come into my head that want me to quit, that want me to stop, that say this is hard. I push back and say, shut up, fatso. Shut up, asshole. Shut up, you weak piece of crap. Go do it. And I have found personally, and I'm not sure this is a case for them, but when that stuff creeps in, when my brain wants to quit, when my brain wants to stop, I try to do more on that day. I try to show the brain who is in charge. I'm in charge. Those thoughts are not in charge. Those thoughts are just self-preservation bullshit. They want me to just have no stress. And that's just kind of how life is, in survival mode. When there's no stress, that's a good place to be, right? We're all anti-stress, and inducing all these training variables. Just sit down, relax, watch a show. Don't push yourself today. It's the easier path. It's the lower stress path. But when those voices come into my head, I've learned that everything good I've achieved in my life has come from pushing back against those voices, pushing back against pain, pushing back against not wanting to do the extra set or the extra rep in the middle of a set. So the question of this video, the reason why I want to make this video, was to ask, are these guys genetically built to physically handle the volume and intensity or pain? Or is it more mental, that these guys have developed some sort of mechanism or some sort of pushback against the pain and the punishment and the voices in their head, and they thrive? And they don't listen to those voices. They push back and they overcome and they succeed. My opinion, not knowing anything about these guys, is that it's mostly mental and no inherent physical gifts that make them better physically, adept physically to handle lifting compared to anybody else out there. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.